I screwed up. Hello everyone, it's Mr. Troll delivering an update. Not so long ago, I made a video about Anthony Fantano and Kanye West, aka Ye, and that video got massively ratioed, with a ton of negative comments, and today I want to talk about that. Now, I know there is a general rule that you should not respond to hate comments on the internet. It's the don't feed the trolls rule, right? However, the reason why I'm making this video is because I generally believe some of the criticism I received there was legitimate and justified, and so I want to own up to it. I could just say that the negative comments are just haters and that haters gonna hate. Screw the haters. They are just trolls who think they can troll Mr. Troll. But that would be the immature and irresponsible thing to do. I am a responsible adult who needs to take accountability for his screw-ups. So, today I want to address how I messed up in that video and I want to apologize for it. So, first of all, I have to give you some context. So, that video was about Anthony Fantano criticizing Kanye West's latest album, Vulture Swan, and I said Anthony Fantano's criticism was bad, which is an opinion many people seem to agree on. However, I said two things that I kind of regret saying in that video. First of all, I said Anthony Fantano was blinded by nostalgia and I made the bold claim that Kanye's old music was just as terrible or good as his new music. I also said you have to separate the art from the artist, and that just because Kanye West has done horrible things as a person does not mean he makes horrible music. Now, I'm not gonna show the specific comments I received. It is a practice of mine to basically keep away unnecessary drama and targeted hate towards individual people, but if you're curious, you can look at the comments at that video. But basically, I got comments saying that, first of all, no, Kanye's old music is objectively better than his new music, and that, in Kanye's case, you cannot separate the art from the artist because Ye has anti-Semitic lyrics in his music and stuff. Now, I have a confession to make. I do not listen to Kanye Ye West's music. Yes, I know. Therefore, I had no right to make comments on Kanye's music when I clearly did not know enough about it. The things I said were more things that are true in general. Yes, in general, people who say new isn't as good as old are blinded by nostalgia. And in general, you should be able to separate the art from the artist. However, I did not realize that Kanye's music is an exception to this rule, and I want to apologize for that. However, I obviously do not agree with all the negative comments I got. For example, someone told me that I should not be taken seriously because I did not know Kanye had a wife after Kim Kardashian and therefore I should do more research. That comment made no sense. You realize that you do not know everything, and this is the point of doing research. I did not realize Kanye had a wife prior to making this video, and therefore I made research, and I found out she was an architect that had both a bachelor's and master's degree in architecture, and yet Anthony Fantano described her as this bimbo in his video.
His wife, who he has now replaced with somebody who he just like kind of parades around like she's a naked body with no personality, opinion, or voice. A naked body with no personality, opinion, or voice.
So no, I do not agree with everything Fantano said, and there is a reason why a lot of people did not like his video. However, I should have made my points more clear. Now, there is something I have learned from that video, and also from the video I made on Iraq a while ago. I learned that there is a double standard within the commentary community. You see, some of the things I said in the video, even though I acknowledge they were not true, are things that other commentary channels have said as well. For example, I was not the only one who claimed you should separate the art from the artist when it comes to Kanye West.
And this is not to dig right Kanye by any means. I don't agree with what he said at the Alex Jones show. I don't agree what he said about Jewish people. I don't agree with a lot of the things he said. And I could still enjoy the music. You know why? Because I could separate the art from the artist.
The difference is that his video did not get ratioed. Only my video did. And I know what you might be thinking. I recycle my opinions from other commentary channels. Well, not really. When I made that Iraq video, I called Iraq a MrBeast copycat. This was my personal opinion, not influenced by any other opinion. That led to people telling me angrily, Iraq is not copying MrBeast, you are copying MrBeast. But then someone else made a video on Iraq, and keep in mind that they made their video after mine. And they had this to say.
And you guys know what I also hate? Fake Mr. Beast clones. And what I mean by that is this whole new genre of people who really use the same thumbnails, the same titles as Mr. Beast, because that's what's relevant. And I completely get that. But at least to give credit where credit is due, it feels like Mr. Beast and his videos are actually real. Today we're going to talk about Mr. Beast clone number 455. So this guy's known as Iraq. He has like 15 million subscribers.
So yeah, they also claimed Iraq was copying MrBeast. However, his video did not get flooded with comments like this. Only my video did. By the way, I left a comment on his video. Also, one funny criticism I typically get is that I play Minecraft or Fortnite, and I should do something with my life rather than play video games. Do you realize that 90% of all commentary channels play video games, including Minecraft and Fortnite, because they use it as background footage?
It just seems that nowadays people want to try and cancel MrBeast for literally anything. And it's not fair. It's really not. MrBeast is probably the most giving person on the platform.
But they are allowed to do that. But when Mr. Troll does that, people say, stop playing games and get a life. And that's when I learned something. Now, I already knew that when you talk even a little bit negatively about people like Iraq or Anthony Fantano who have die-hard simps, those simps will attack you and flood your video with hate comments. What I did not realize, however, and I learned that the hard way now, is that those fanboy simps do not really attack big channels such as Sensitive Society. They mainly attack small channels such as Mr. Troll, and I don't necessarily want to complain at this hypocrisy, because I do understand why this double standard exists in the first place. People in general are too cowardly to attack big channels like Sensitive Society because they are afraid that they will get flooded by Sensitive Society simps and they will end up like Mr. Troll. Therefore, I don't want to complain. I embrace the harsh truth. I'm only bringing this up to point out that this is something I have learned, and as a small creator myself, I will now be more careful when I attack people with die-hard fan bases.